Hi. It is Monday, April 27, 9:20 at night. Nitra's here. Um, I don't know what game to play. If you can hear me, I don't know whether to play Dead by Daylight or Marvel Rivals. Um, so there's gonna be a black screen for a while. Dead by Daylight. I mean, hi Monica. I don't know if you are gonna be the tiebreaker or if I need to be the tiebreaker. Dead by Daylight tonight? Okay. Because I'm like, I didn't know what I was feeling tonight. I mean, I'll tell you how I'm feeling tonight. First of all, my throat hurts. As you can imagine. Because I went to the Black Veil Brides concert on Saturday. And I sang along to every song except one. Because that one song dropped like 2 days before the concert. And I was too stressed to like figure out the lyrics. But it was one of the new songs. I at least knew the chorus. I knew the chorus part. Sounds like a skill issue. I know. I call myself a fan. I'm more like a fake fan. I should have known. I should have known the lyrics to that song. I expected better of myself too. But yes. So my throat hurts. And I don't know if I'm sick or just dehydrated because I did not drink water for the duration of that concert because I was like in the second row behind the barricade and I did not want to leave my spot to use the bathroom. And I was there for like 8 hours because I got the VIP, so I checked in. Anthony dropped me off at 2:30. Let me talk about my timeline. Anthony says you're probably tired from screaming for 8 hours. I wasn't screaming for 8 hours. Like, Black Veil Brides was only up there for 2 hours. I was there for 8 hours, but Black Veil Brides was only there for 2 hours. So I was only screaming for 2 hours. I'm also probably stressed because I still have a busy ass week this week. Okay, so here's what happened Saturday. Anthony, being the good friend he is, dropped me off at the venue, which was only 15 minutes away from his house. So that was nice. He dropped me off at 2:50 because check-in for the VIP starts at 3:30. So I was there for... I was dropped off at a good time. And the meet and greet started at 4:30. And then doors opened at 5:30. And then the show didn't start till like 6:30-ish. Yeah, that sounds about right. And so there were 3 bands that were opening. So 6:30, and then 7, and then 8. So Black Veil Brides didn't really go up until a little past 8. And then the concert ended at 10:30. Like, Anthony picked me up at 10:30. So, yeah. Maybe Black Veil Brides didn't go up until 8:30. I think that's about right. So, yeah, I was standing for a while. And the thing is, like, ever since I bought the tickets at the end of January, I was, like, training myself at my work desk to stand for my entire work shift. Because, I have an adjustable desk that I can raise or lower. And so, like, I remember throughout February, I would be sitting, like, I could only stand for, like, an hour or 2 hours. And I'm just pushing myself to stand that entire time. Because I told myself I'm probably going to be standing for a long fucking time at the concert, which I did. So all that training was worth it. So, as you can imagine, February, March, and then most of April, I've been training myself to stand for 6 hours straight at work. And it paid off because I was standing for like 8 hours. I told Anthony, when Anthony picked me up at 10:30, I told him, yo, the last time I sat down was when you dropped me off at 2:50. So there was that. It was great though. They played 20 songs. I recalled all 20 songs. And now that is currently my playlist for probably the rest of the year. Of course, I got an impulse tattoo. It's not really an impulse tattoo. I mean, the design was impulsive, but the idea was still there because I initially planned to have Andy like write Vindicate on my arm, and I can get that tattooed. But since the meet and greet was maxed at like 150 people, they rushed the fuck out of us. And I can tell some people ahead of me, they just like took their picture and left. And I'm like, no, I want to talk to Black Veil Brides. I want to tell them how much their songs meant to me over the past year. And so I befriended the girl behind me. Her name was Allison, which is very fitting because she was like an ally. Get it? Ally. Allison. Oh, this kind of shit only happens in like books, but anyways, her name was Allison. And I asked her like, hey, can you take a video of me? I'm here by myself. And she was like, yeah, sure. Can you do the same thing for me? I'm here by myself too. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Let's stick together. Let's work together here. So yeah, she took a video of me, and then afterwards it was her turn. I took a video of her. And then we held each other's stuff. Like, she went to the women's restroom. I held her stuff for her. I think she could tell I was trans because when I talked, I obviously don't really sound like a boy. Or maybe the way I acted. Like, I know how to make friends with girls. And I wanted her to feel safe with me. Because I think she was younger than me. Because her dad was accompanying her in the line behind me. Her dad didn't have a ticket though, but then when the person checking us in asked her if she was a minor, she said no. So she's older than 18, but definitely younger than me. So yeah, so you know, we just helped each other out. She held my poster when I went to the men's restroom. I held her stuff when she went to the women's restroom. We were in line for merchandise. And then after getting merch, we walked to the barricade together. I only had 2 regrets that night. My first regret was not taking a picture with Andy's wife. Like, she was sitting in the corner. And the thing is, like, during the meet and greet, and I did not recognize her. And I only realized it was her when I saw other people, like, going up and taking pictures with her. And it wasn't a lot of people, you know, they were all focused on Black Veil Brides and not really Andy's wife. And if you don't really care about Andy's wife, then you're not going to pay attention to her, which is what happened to me, and I feel like shit. But it's like I could have taken a picture with her, and I didn't realize until it was like too late, and I couldn't like go back into that area. So yeah, whatever. My second regret, because this is my first concert, pretty much. It was my second concert, but it's the first one I really cared about. Like, I was too nice. There was a boy who looked like he was by himself, and there was like a space in front of me, like just like one step behind the barricade. And it looked like he was about to go up there, but then I moved at the same time and he told me to go ahead. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. But then the girls in front of me were like being very expressive, and like I just needed some space. So I told the kid to go ahead because he looked younger than me, and I just thought I would be nice. But then my mistake was being nice because turns out he was like then at first I thought it was his girlfriend, but then with how old she looked, she was either his mom or his aunt, because she squeezed through to the very front in front of me, and I was like annoyed. And I was like, I shouldn't have given my spot to this Percy Jackson-ass kid. I call him Percy Jackson because, like, his hair was curly and was in the way of a majority of my my video recordings. But whatever, I try not to let it ruin my day, because I was still at the very front. I still got a very good view of Andy. Bubba better not know I'm here. Anyways, so yeah, only just 2 regrets, but the meet and greet went well. You know, like, I told Andy how much he meant to me. I was like very quick. I don't think he comprehended what I was saying, and I don't think oh, what the fuck? Why was that so delayed? Well, we're gonna be serenaded by Leon sounds now. But yeah, I don't think he fully comprehended what I was saying, because I don't think I comprehended what I was saying either. But like, in the very short amount of time I spent with him, I told Andy how I only started listening to their music last year. And then at the same time last year, I came out as trans, and without their music, I wouldn't have had that courage to accept that and pursue that journey. So their music meant a lot to me. Andy and his bandmates were like nodding, and like Andy's eyes are such a piercing blue. Like, holy shit. His blue eyes are so piercing, but he looked so kind and reassuring. Like, he looked so welcoming. And it was great. And like, I was rewatching the video that my ally took, and after I basically came out to Andy, like, before we took the picture, he was like, "You look great, by the way. Your hair looks amazing," or "Your hair looks awesome." And then I was like, "Thank you. I was inspired by my hero." Because obviously, like, if you know what I look like, my hair is short, and I have like a blonde streak, or a bleached blonde streak that mimics his hairstyle. So yeah, and then we took the picture, and then afterwards I asked to shake his hand. Holy shit. And I was wearing like this fingerless Batman glove from Hot Topic. I bought it years ago. I didn't buy it for the band, but I did buy a pair of Batman gloves, like, I think it was 2018. That sounds about right. And then I shook his hand. I gave all the bandmates like fist bumps, and then I shook Andy's hand at the end. And so Andy's handshake is now captured in that glove, and I now have that glove displayed on my Black Veil Bride's shrine. But yeah, I had a great time. It was really fun. I mean, like, my first concert ever in my life was Ben Barnes, last year, January 8th, 2025. That was my mom's birthday present to me. And Ben Barnes's very first album came out on my birthday, January 10. The funny part is, I did not listen to that entire album. I bought it because first it came out on my birthday, and Ben Barnes was like my idol from middle school. He was the one I looked up to when I was in middle school because of Prince Caspian. But I did not listen to majority of his songs. Like, I remember standing in that concert for Ben Barnes and thinking, wow, Ben Barnes is so wholesome, and his songs are so optimistic and nice and calm and peaceful. But that didn't seem like something I needed. Like, something was missing. And the very next month, I got into Black Veil Brides. And I've been listening to those songs since. So I think that's funny. So yeah. So that was my Saturday. Man, don't follow me. Gotta leave Bubba here. Glad it went well. Sounds like a chill day. It was not chill, but I had so much fun. Like, I went by myself. You guys probably know that, because no one else listens to this music but me. But I had fun. And, like, the openers were cool. I discovered, like, 2 new bands, and it was nice. It was great. We do. Yeah, because you guys know everything about me. But yeah, it's like... Yeah, and I discovered, As December Falls. I already knew about TX2 because they did a collab with Black Veil Brides, like, a few months ago. And then From Ashes to New. From Ashes to New, like, sounds like a pretty big deal. Well, where's my teammate? Oh. Anthony says he just saw 2 movies and went to Barnes & Noble on Saturday. Oh yeah, Anthony was chilling on standby. Monica worked. I'm so sorry. I have another trick up my sleeve. No way is Bubba dumb. Or, no way this guy is smart. My hope was that Bubba would find that guy and then kill him, and then I can unhook myself. Maurice. Boop. Oh my gosh. Man, why are we all in the same fucking area? Anthony says he needs to work 12 hours today. That does suck. Holy shit. Oh shit. That was my bad. I didn't know whether I want to go upstairs or jump over, but... Well, there goes my plans of surviving. "12 hours straight." So Anthony starts his shift at 9 p.m. So he gets off at 9 a.m. I'm taking this Thursday off, which is my first full day off from work, because I have another job interview at 9 a.m. plus Bubba, can you just stop being sweaty, please? But yeah, I have another job interview. And then, I had to drop off my background check at, the detective's office right after. So... because the detective is only available Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., which are such inconvenient hours, but whatever. Let's tell Bubba I hope his gas prices go up. I'm a detective. I'm not a detective. I'm submitting my background check to the detective so he can look into me to make sure I'm not a sketchy person. Anyways, who am I playing as next? Leon. Which Leon? I'll do Carlos after. Six, alright.
It's time to go.
Alright, my tattoo. Okay, so like I initially planned to have Andy write Vindicate on my arm so I can get that tattooed. Like I set aside money. Like Anthony knew this. Like for the past couple months, like March and April, I would be like, I'm not gonna buy anything because I need merchandise money and tattoo money because I am going to splurge on this concert. So I had money set aside for my tattoo, and I found a nice artist in the area, and I had a backup plan, like just in case I didn't get, you know, my arm signed by Andy. I had a backup plan, which was a Hunger Games quote for my archery kids. But then, and I was like texting the artist, giving her updates, and I'm like, hey, so, can I get this Tex tattoo? Because, like, Tex is something small. It's easy to come up with, you know, because it's just, you know, Tex. And it's a very easy tattoo to design. There's not a lot of thought that goes into it. So it's pretty straightforward. No time loss if I don't go through with it. And I told her that I was in town for a concert. I'm going to try to have the lead singer sign my arm, but it's a maybe. And she was very nice and reassuring about it. And so at the concert, I told her, hey, so I didn't get him to sign my arm, so it's just going to be like the text quote. And she's like, no worries, your new price is now this. And I'm like, cool, thank you. And then after the concert, like, Anthony was there during all my turmoil. Like, I did not sleep until 4 a.m. because I was trying to figure out what tattoo I wanted, because I already paid the non-refundable $50 deposit to lock in my appointment. And I'm not gonna just throw away $50, okay? I was gonna still get a tattoo. So I was looking through this girl's Flash, you know, her Flash designs, like already available designs that she doesn't need to come up with, like, yeah. And artists do like it when you pick their Flash. So I was going through her designs and I'm trying to figure out, like, which one do I want? I'm trying to figure out placements and everything until I settled on this, like, sort of cyber neo-tribal design that looked like a wing for my wolf, my ankle wolf, that I asked Andy to draw for me last summer, when I thought I wasn't going to Warped Tour. So, for those who don't know, I have a wolf on my left tattoo. I have a wolf tattoo on my left ankle, that I asked Andy to draw on one of his cameos. Like, Andy, can you draw me a wolf? And, you know, he signed it. And I got it tattooed to commemorate the fact that I was pretty much a lone wolf at Warped Tour, my very first Warped Tour, and I survived. And yeah. And then I just figured, since I also went to this Black Veil Brides concert by myself, I could get another tattoo to add to that wolf. And so I saw this neo-tribal design, and I realized when I, like, flipped it and turned it around a bit, it looked like a wing, because it just looks very abstract, you know? And the design looks like, you know, the new cover-up tattoos that Andy got, like, a couple months ago. So I think it's fitting, and especially with the wings, because Andy was, like, talking about it a few days before the concert, like the 3 pillars of Black Veil Brides. The first one being In the End, which is one of their most popular songs, which is the song they ended with. The second one being Fallen Angels from his second album, and then the third one being Vindicate, which, you know, just came out last month, part of their new album. And they did play Fallen Angels. That was like the second to last song they played, and I just thought it was fitting. Like, there's a wing for my wolf, Fallen Angel. And so I thought it was just a nice way to commemorate the concert, because, like, as much as I did... Oh my gosh, look, Raccoon City Police Station. Let's go. Where do I turn in my application? Can you imagine? This is what my work desk will look like. Like, I'll be here. I'll be like, here, sir. Here is my application. Please hire me. I need a job. Anyways, maybe I'll be here checking people in. No way is it fucking Bubba again. But yeah, as much as I did want that Hunger Games quote, and I've been planning to actually get it, like, I wanted something to commemorate the Black Veil Brides concert. So I just picked a Flash. It was only $100, and since I paid a $50 deposit, I just paid $50 on the spot, $20 for a tip. The artist was nice, a lot nicer than the pushy one, who did my elbow tattoo a couple weeks ago. Oh my gosh. That poor goth girl. I blame Steve. No fucking way. How did he know I was there? Because I was gonna rescue her, but I guess I was being dumb. Steve fucked us over. That Steve brought Bubba to us, and it's all his fault. I'm not gonna save Steve. Oh my gosh. But anyways, yes. I swear, this is the same fucking Bubba. It probably is. It probably is. Probably is. It probably is. All the way over here, huh? Anthony's asking what's our favorite Michael Jackson song. I'm gonna be basic and say, Annie, are you okay? Because I don't really know anything else. Steve, I fucking swear. It's always the fucking Steve. No way. Steve brought that killer to me. can't believe Steve got Leon Kennedy killed. Twice.
Well, I'm flattered.
Anthony likes Thriller. That's a classic. Yeah, it's a fun classic. Going over to Carlos. I would have lived if Steve didn't bring the killer to me. Okay, I don't know how many times I need to go through all this. Like, I know I'm maxed out on Leon.
Now the fun shit begins.
Who am I playing next after Carlos? Ada. Got it. Which Ada? Remake Ada. Got it. Sorry, I'm looking at an artist's availability for July. Because there's a pinup mermaid tattoo that I want in July for one of my online friends. And Monica says, Fairy October is so far away. And Anthony just says A. I don't know what the A means. I mean, honestly, I do have a birthmark that looks like a capital A. And that A could mean anything. I thought, like, it could be my parents' first names that start with A. For 2 years, I thought the A stood for Anthony. Now I'm thinking maybe the A stands for Aaron, you know? Maybe it stands for Andy. But yeah, I have a really cool birthmark on my arm. And from my point of view, it looks like it looks like a heart. But when other people are looking at it, it looks like an A. And I think that's pretty cool. He said something before me. Oh, sorry, I'm distracted, like I said. Anthony, are you getting a tattoo this Saturday? Then the Saturday after that? Y'all make me sound like a psychopath. I swear, I'm saving money for this. I told y'all, like, my money-saving ability. Okay, so, so I have ADHD, right? So I rely heavily on my reminders app on my phone. Like, as soon as I have a thought, I put it in my reminders app. And the thing about the reminders app is, like, they can remind you the same thing every day. And that's how I was able to win Andy's Batman drawing, because I played this game on this app every day because of my reminder. And so every Friday, I have a reminder to roll one of my D&D dice and put aside a certain amount of money in my tattoo fund every week. And the max, I think, is like $90. The minimum is like $10. So I'm going off of the roll of the dice. That's how I save up money. So, because I'm gonna put those dice to use. I love my D&D dice. It's just that some people ruined a D&D experience for me. But anyways, that's a me problem, probably, I think. So that's how I'm saving up money for this. But I don't know if I'm getting a tattoo this Saturday. I mean, if anything, it's just gonna be the quote, or maybe my kids don't need that quote, especially since I'm unsure about it, or unsure about the placement. I do want the quote. I just don't know if I can like fit it into a larger design. But yeah, next Friday though, on May 8th, I am getting my Resident Evil tattoo to commemorate my final time at this job, because Resident Evil has gotten me through so much of this job's bullshit, and now I'm about to work in the sheriff's department. So I think that's funny. Then Monica's Fairy October. Yes, I am getting a pinup fairy dedicated to Monica in October. But at least that gives me plenty of time to decide on placement and a pose. And Monica says you're not going to have any space left. I mean, that's the thing. I realize I have plenty of space. That's why I'm going crazy right now. And Monica says, I know you're saving money. Yes, like I'm barely buying food. Like, I'm grateful that my mom brings home like school food, and like, yeah, I'm just buying less stuff. Like, back in the day, I used to buy, you know, stickers and pins. Now that's not the case, because I just realized I'm wasting my money that way. And now I upgraded to tattoos, which is a lot more permanent. And I'm crazy. How much do face tattoos cost? Like 300. I mean, it depends on the design. It depends on the design, on color. Oh my gosh. Cause like my paper crane tattoo behind my ear was only 90 because it's small, you know. So it really depends. It depends per artist. The rates are different per artist. There's no set rate, you know, like, yeah. Yeah, there's no set rate. You'd have to just communicate with your artist. So that's why it's important that you find an artist that you're comfortable communicating with, because that's part of the experience. And if the artist makes it difficult for you to talk to them, then that's not someone you want to work with. Anthony says, I want to get a tattoo of Luke drinking the milk from The Last Jedi. Are you talking about like a realistic tattoo? I mean, like, if black and white is cheaper than color every time. Ooh, she missed. This bitch. Anyways, Monica said she watched Solo today to catch up. Oh! Oh, you liked it. Cool. The thing about Solo is, like, I think of it as, like, just a cash grab, honestly. I would say, I'm not going to mention spoilers right now, but once we get to episode 7, when we get to episodes 8 and 9, I will say what I need to say about that movie. Because that movie came out 2018. So, like, episode 7 came out 2015. Episode 8 came out 2017. Solo came out 2018. right before the final episode 9 in 2019. And part of me, I had a reason, like, I had a theory for all that, but I think it's a cash grab. I think it's fun. I don't hate it. I actually like it a lot more than episode 9, because episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, makes me depressed. Solo doesn't make me depressed. But I'm glad you liked it. It is a fun movie. I include it in my my Star Wars marathons just so I can give myself a nap. But it is an enjoyable movie. If people can like get past their nostalgia, it's a pretty decent movie. But I also think it's, in the overall scope of things, it just makes things pointless, considering how things went in episode 9. But I'll get there when we get there. But yeah. Tomorrow's Tuesday movie night, we're gonna watch Rogue One, which is arguably one of the... Can this lady stop tunneling me? No way. Do I suck tonight? Do I suck tonight, or do the killers suck tonight? Maybe I should have played Rivals. Because I have lost like every game, and every killer is like pissing me off right now. Anthony says he loves Rogue One. It has his boy Cassian Andor. So, Monica, the thing about Rogue One is that it came out 2016. So, it, hold on, you wanted the remake, well, the 4 remake, Ada. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. So yeah, Rogue One came out 2016, so it's another one of the newest Star Wars movies, and honestly one of the best ones that people like. I think it's depressing as fuck. It's depressing, but the story is good. And sometimes I feel like you need to watch the original movies first to appreciate the new ones, especially with how this movie directly leads up to episode 4. And episode 4 was like the very first Star Wars movie made. So like, it's very confusing. Like, because there's the order, because like when people introduce other people to Star Wars, there's 2 routes you can go through. Like the order which the movies were made, or chronologically in the story. And for me, I like watching them chronologically, because I did grow up watching episode 1 first, and then 2 and 3. And my mind was blown as a kid when I found out there was a 4, 5, and 6. And then when episode 7 first came out, I wasn't really excited for it. But then I went with like my ex-boyfriend and his friends and my brother. And I wasn't really interested until I saw Kylo Ren. So, yeah. Monica says, I don't love depressing anything. Yeah, Anthony likes depressing shit. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. Part of me feels like we do need to watch 4, 5, and 6 first. And then Rogue One will hit a lot more. But we're going chronologically here, so it's fine. Anthony says he remembers counting down the days to watch episode 7. Yeah, for me, it's like I didn't really care. I didn't really care. I honestly didn't care until I saw Kylo Ren. They made me care, and then they killed him. And I was depressed. And the only thing that took me out of that depression was Knives Out. So. Like I said, I'll try to be there. I have to open Wednesday. No worries. I mean, it's a depressing movie. I don't know if you want to watch that by yourself. Or you can wait until we watch 4, 5, and 6 first. And then we can watch Rogue One. I mean, I watch these movies all the time, repeatedly, so I don't mind rewatching stuff. I should be... Actually, this weekend, Anthony might be coming over, and then it's Star Wars weekend already. And, honestly, like, all weekend, for 24 hours, I stream all the Star Wars movies, I take a picture of the opening title, and I fall asleep. And I wake up for the next movie and it's rinse and repeat like 11 times. It's fun. I think it's fun because that's my way of chilling. Like, I have snacks and drinks and I have Star Wars in the background. Like, I already watched these movies. I'm going to take a picture and sleep through it, but then I will hear it in my dreams. It's such a weird way of consuming content, but I enjoy it. I think it's fun, and I also think it's funny. So, it could be a weekend yap movie. Yeah, I mean, like, when I stream Rogue One, you could be there. I don't know what time that will be, but I'll let you know. But, it's fun because, like, what I like about Star Wars Weekend is because it just allows me to go insane. Because, like, I'm awake for a little over 24 hours. Take a picture of the movie title, fall asleep, wake up, eat some snacks, drink something, go back to sleep, wake up, take a picture, repeat. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I have fun with it. It's because I just go psychotic. Anthony says, yeah, it's always a chill time. So Anthony, if you want to make it, just get over here Friday. We can get food. I owe you a burrito for being such a good host. And tolerating my psychotic behavior when it came to the Black Veil Brides concert. Because when I like something, I cannot enjoy it normally. Like, I need that thing to consume my entire soul. So, but I have fun. I have fun. Freddy Fazbear! Wow, we're going on all the good maps tonight. We went on RPD. Freddy. Nice. I just hope this killer won't be sweaty. Demogorgon. That's crazy. I'm gonna go inside the pizzeria. I missed this map. This is game number 4. Who should I play for my final game? Chris, oh my gosh. Fine. We will end our night with Chris. Oh, Monica, so last week, you weren't there, but, I tried to play Chris. And for the first game, the killer disconnected. And then, so I tried to play Chris again, because I felt like that was unfair. I didn't get to play him long. And then the game crashed. So I'm like, I don't think Dead by Daylight likes Chris. So I didn't get to play him last week. Anthony says Chris because he knows that I hate Chris. Well, if I hated Chris so much, I would be a Wesker main. Which I am not. Okay, we're about to watch a performance. Yeah! Yay! Okay, anyways.
Your favorite, I believe.
Oh hey, it's Ada. Oh shit! How come no one's like working on gens? I need to save. I need to save someone so I have my deliverance. Siri, can you get the demo out of this fucking area? Go somewhere else. Because if I go somewhere else, they're gonna follow me for some reason. So it's only where I'm at that they seem to hover around. I miss Jake and Cherry. I'm just, you know, throwing that out there. And I wish they were playable characters in Dead by Daylight. They better not add Grace and Ethan before Jake and Sherry. Boy. Where's Steve? Okay, Steve's all the way there. I can save myself though. That's the thing. You just need to be patient. Is everything dying or is that me? Sorry, I didn't replace. I'm dying with work. I can't tell if you're talking about my stream or just life in general. But, yes. I know my stream has been in and out, sort of. But no, this week is very stressful for me too. I mean, I have my last archery competition tomorrow. Wednesday, I have a meeting with RO instructors, with the principal support, where I finally tell them that I am, you know... You know what, Steve? I'm going straight to you, Steve. Coward. Yeah, get him. I ran into a tree. Get Steve. He was not going to save me, so... Is he going to mooring me? Am I supposed to save Steve? Whoa. He spared my life because Steve was being a dick. I don't know if he wanted me to save Steve, though. demo. Can I boop his snoot? When the Demogorgon saved Ada and not Steve, that is a crazy Dead by Daylight plot twist. Anyways, the stream is dying. Yes, it is. I'm having stream issues for some reason, so.
No one gets left behind.
The stream went blurry for a second, but it's good now. Well, we're not missing anything, right? I've been streaming this game for 3 years. We're not missing anything. Ada is queen. Yes, I agree. But yeah. The stream hates Chris. Be careful. Yeah. Crazy how coincidental that is.
I'm flattered.
Okay. This is my last game. I've been streaming for like an hour, 7 minutes now. But yeah, I have a stressful ass week this week. My last archery competition's tomorrow, Wednesday. Because I did not tell the RO instructors that this is my last year coaching, because I know they're gonna like panic and stress me out more. But I figured I would tell them after the competition so they could stop relying on me for everything. And I have the principal's full support, so it's going to be a meeting with the principal just to make sure that he hears what I'm saying and the instructors will not pressure me into doing more than what I'm already doing as an unpaid volunteer. And then Thursday, I have a job interview at 9. I need to drop off my background check at 10:30. And then I still have to make it for archery practice because we have like this video project where I record myself doing archery lessons. So that's going to be at 3:30. And then I have my therapy appointment at 6. So my Thursday is fully booked. And then Friday, I think I'm going to fucking relax and start Star Wars night as soon as Anthony gets his ass over here. And that'll go into the weekend. I'll see if I get a tattoo on Saturday. Who fucking knows? Or maybe I should like calm the fuck down now. Ada. That's funny because Chris hates Ada. And then I'm getting my Resident Evil tattoo on the 8th. Then I have Archery Nationals, Thursday to Sunday, May 14 to 17. None of us are excited for it anymore. We just want it to be over with. I'm so done. I'm so done with this fucking ass school year. Anyways. It's almost May. That's crazy. April went by so fast. Like, April's over in a blink of an eye. And thank God for it, because holy shit. Anthony says he'll be on a plane soon. I hate planes. I'm scared of heights. I'm sorry. And then there's me, wanting to be a pilot because of Anakin. And I hate this map. Whatever. Wesker! You shouldn't have! It's Wesker! Oh my gosh!
Well, I'm flattered.
Well, I can't be mad. I can't be mad now. I'm Chris, and then there's Wesker. Oh my gosh. Wesker, wait, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. He said the thing! He said the thing! He said the 7 minutes thing. Need some Axe body spray.
Playtime is over.
Well, I'm glad he got her, not me. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Barely made it. No way. So the only time I won was when a Demogorgon was nice to me as Ada. These killers were something else tonight. Either that or I just suck. But the pain and suffering is over now. And I can focus on the pain and suffering of tomorrow. What a night. I'm done. I've had enough, frankly. But thank you guys for putting up with me and my insanity. I appreciate y'all. I will see you tomorrow for Rogue One, maybe. Wednesday, depending on how I feel, we're either playing
I'm
Dead by Daylight
flattered.
or Marvel Rivals. Who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna be up to? Because I don't know. But yes, thank you. Sweet dreams. Don't let Wesker bite. Good night. Bye. Good luck with the plane. Yeah. Good luck, Anthony. Don't crash it into China or whatever. Bye, everyone.